Hey, what's going on, everybody? As you guys know, Star Wars Celebration was last week, and there has been announcements for new films, series, animations, and some games. Let's start with the announcement regarding the new Sean Levy movie that has been rumored for the past few months and was finally announced officially at Star Wars Celebration. So the movie will be starring Ryan Gosling, which I'm sure many of you recognize from his other movies such as Blade Runner 2049, La La Land, Barbie, The Notebook, Drive, and many more popular films. And I've seen mixed opinions about this casting. Some people think he's going to do a great job and he's going to save Star Wars because of how well he's done in other movies. Other people think having an A-list actor in Star Wars will ultimately ruin the whole vibe and escapism to the whole Star Wars universe. But me personally, I don't mind having an A-list actor in Star Wars as long as we get a good movie. And I don't think anything could be worse than that Jack Black and Lizzo cameo in Mandalorian Season 3. So as far as that goes, me personally, I don't mind it, but I see where people can be skeptical. But I think the same people that are skeptical about the Ryan Gosling casting would appreciate it if the movie was actually good. Because that's all we really want is a good movie. I don't think anybody really cares about the casting. We just want a good movie and we want to be able to escape into the Star Wars universe. And the reason the casting might be a problem for some people is just because it might bring you back into this universe and you might see Ryan Gosling and not see the character that he's portraying. Next thing on our list was, of course, the announcement of the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Fans got to see the first footage showcasing Din Djarin unmasked, and we got to see our first look at Rada the Hutt in live action. He seemed to be in some kind of Hutt fighting ring, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm very excited to see the full power of a Hutt. In Legends, Hutts are supposed to be incredibly strong, durable, and surprisingly fast for their size and shape. I think it'll be interesting to see that on the big screen. Next, we have one of my most anticipated Star Wars project, which is Ahsoka Season 2. I was a big fan of the first season, although I didn't like how the last two episodes ended. Episodes 1 to 6 was an amazing experience for me, and it was a fun time being a fan again around that time. Also, we got an official announcement of Hayden Christensen and his return as Anakin Skywalker in the Season 2 of Ahsoka. Rory McCann, aka The Hound, will take over the role as Baylan Skoll. A lot of the fan base, including myself, really like this casting. I think Rory is a fantastic choice, and him being Ray Stevenson's friend in real life makes the recast seem even more deserving. Last thing about Ahsoka in Season 2 is another confirmation of another character, Admiral Akbar. He's set to reappear and have a decent role in some of the episodes. The Andor premiere episodes was screened exclusively for the celebration attendees, with Diego Luna and Tully Gilroy present. I won't spend too much time on this since you guys are most likely watching this after the release of the first 3 episodes. And the next show they announced was an animated show, and it's one show I thought they would never release. I didn't think Lucasfilm had the balls to even consider something like this, considering their track record. It's a new series focusing on Darth Maul. It's called Maul, Shadow Lord, and is set to premiere on Disney Plus in 2026. Revealed during Lucasfilm Animation's 20th anniversary panel, the series picks up approximately a year after events of Star Wars The Clone Wars. It follows Darth Maul as he trains a new apprentice who looks like Darth Talon. So that's very interesting. If you know anything about Darth Talon and Maul, you know George Lucas had major plans for them in his version of the sequels, but Disney basically wanted to do their own thing instead. Sam Witwer will return to voice Maul and is involved with reviewing scripts, and the series is directed by Dave Filoni. There's also going to be a new short series that's going to be a continuation of Star Wars Visions Season 1. It's set to come out in 2026. And a new game titled Star Wars Zero Company, which will take place during the late Clone Wars era. It's going to have turn-based combat, and it's going to be all new characters. But to me, the overall premise, the overall idea of the game seems kind of mid in my opinion. We could have got something way better. But we'll have to let the game speak for itself, I guess. And just like the Andor Season 2 news, by the time you're seeing this video, you've probably already seen the trailer for the Fortnite x Star Wars crossover, an upcoming event featuring new content in the Fortnite game. Last thing, we got an official announcement for next celebration. It will take place in LA from April 1st to April 4th in 2027, marking the 50th anniversary of A New Hope. Alright, thank you all who made it this far into the video. I know there were pretty light announcements at Star Wars Celebration this year. I expected a lot more, but with that being said, I'm still pretty excited for everything and to actually get hyped for Star Wars again. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to see more Star Wars content. Also, join our Discord. The link will be in the description below, and chat with me and the community about the upcoming projects.